Hello friends, this is Pia Majumdar. I'm from Calcutta but now I live in New York and I would like to share some of my traditional Indian recipes. I've done a different version of Kali Dal, but today I'm going to make it with tomato and yogurt, and you can add heavy cream as well for guests, but I prefer to eat healthy, so I'm not going to add heavy cream. What I did was I took 1 cup of Kali Dal or black lentils and 1 cup of green dal, and I boiled it in the pressure cooker with about 6 to 8 cups of water. I added an inch of ginger and 2 chilies as well. So it is Kali Dal and green dal. You can do the proportion 2:1, or you can use 1 cup of Kali Dal and 1 cup of green dal. Now for the preparation, I'm going to use about 4 tablespoons of oil, 2 tablespoons either of ghee or butter, 1 onion chopped with and there are 2 to 3 green chilies. For the preparation, I'm using half cup of yogurt, a tablespoon of ginger garlic paste, or you can use 2 tablespoons if you want more gravy, ginger garlic paste. In this I've added 2 teaspoons of Kashmiri red chili powder, also I have chopped a tomato, so I'm going to add maybe 1 or 2 tomatoes. So in a large wok, I'm letting the wok get heated. I'm going to add about 1, 2, 2 to 3 tablespoons of extra virgin olive oil, unsalted butter, about 2 tablespoons. We don't want the butter to get burnt at the bottom, or even less if you don't want that much butter. And as this gets heated, large onion chopped, and saute these till they are golden brown. So during the break, I added the masala with the red chili powder, and it looks gorgeous, the color. One of the tricks to boil the onions fast, I just covered it with a glass lid and it cooks fast. Now as I add these, I've added 2 tablespoons of ginger and 2 tablespoons of garlic paste. At this point of time, I'm going to add my spices. Tablespoon of coriander powder, cumin powder, garam masala. I had added about 2 large tablespoons of salt in the dal, but just for the gravy, I'm going to add a teaspoon extra. So in all, I've added about 2.5 teaspoons of salt, about 1/4 teaspoon of turmeric, and in India what we do is just add some water to the masala so that it doesn't get burnt, and on high flame saute it for 10 to 15 minutes, but it shouldn't burn at the bottom. So at the same time I'm going to keep adding water. Little by little, a tablespoon, and combine everything. And cover it, and this process could be repeated for 10 to 15 minutes. Also, since I like paprika already, I'm going to take one chopped tomato and I'm going to add it to this. Just taking a wooden spoon and making the pieces well combined. As you can see, the oil is separating as the spices are cooking. Indian spices can be very strong, so we like to get a balance in the spices so that it doesn't get too overpowering and the dal tastes good and not too much spicy. So as you see how it looks, and now I'm going to cover it for 10-15 minutes. So friends, I added about a cup more to prepare this masala and or this spice mixture as it were, and also I'm going to add a little bit, about 1/4 of a teaspoon for that smoky flavor of cayenne, and I'm going to see, it already looks wonderful, how nicely well combined. As I said, about a cup of more water for this to cook well, because we don't want the raw taste of the spices, or as we were called it in Hindi, kacha. Kacha means raw taste of the spices, and just I feel that for so much of dal that's boiling in here, this needs a little bit, about 5 minutes more. So the total time to prepare this masala should be about 15 to 20 minutes. I'll see you back after a break. Thank you. So friends, it's been about 15 minutes and now you can see how well combined it looks. The oil has separated. I'm going to either reduce the flame or close it before adding the yogurt, thick whipped yogurt or curd. I'll add about half cup, and you can add some. There was a teaspoon of cornstarch added in this, and heavy cream. If you want a rich, thick and creamy, 1 cup of heavy cream. If there are guests around and they suddenly arrive, or you want to prepare, then 1 cup of heavy cream is but I like to eat healthy, as I said, and right now I would like to avoid heavy cream for those extra calories. And also I'm going to stir this on on low to medium flame at this point of time. Yogurt is something which you can add as per your preference to bring the tartness to the dish, and let this cook. At the meantime, my dal is boiled. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to add my mixture after I stir this at this point of time. To the dal. The dal was already boiled. I'm going to add it to my dal over here. So I was boiling this dal first for 20 minutes without the spices, and after with all the spices, you can see how well it has been well combined. It looks nice, thick and rich. It's been boiling for about an hour. Any Indian cooking of this sort, maybe meat, biryani or dal, is the process is to cook it for 1 hour on low flame for long. As you can see, it is boiling, and the dal has. So now the dal has been boiling. You can see how thick it is for about an hour with all the spices. In another pan, I'm going to make something called baghar. In every dal, at the end, we normally add baghar. You can add oil, but today I'm adding just a tablespoon of ghee, and also a little bit of, I want to roast a little bit of garlic for that extra fragrance. At the same time, in my dal, I want to garnish it with some coriander leaves. In this, I'm adding some freshly about 1 garlic that I chopped, and some green chillies. Also, I want to add a little bit of paprika for some extra flavoring. We have to make sure that the garlic doesn't get burnt. Some onions. Every dal at the end has some baghar. You can add cumin seeds if you want, but I already added it at the beginning in the dal. So I'm just going to add some chilies. Breaking the garlic pieces, and this smells wonderful. The taste of the ghee. I'm going to add a little bit of paprika, and then some water, maybe a teaspoon of water. As you can see, It's changing its color. Remaining green chilies and coriander leaves. This is also called tarka, very popular in Punjabi dishes. So I'm going to saute this. And the dal. Is cooking here. And I'm going to add the tarka on the dal. As you can see, it automatically changes its texture and it smells and looks wonderful. I'm going to prepare my next recipe of jeera rice, which goes well with this. So please subscribe on YouTube and log on to Facebook at piyamajumdar.com. Thank you for watching.